Well, hello, students. It's Mrs. Colai. I hope you're having a great day. I hope it even gets better by the end of this lesson because I'm going to be teaching you some very important things as a writer. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about what are the parts of speech and what are the different types of sentence structures that you'll see as you practice your grammar skills at school. The importance of these things. So our objective is to be able to be literate. I mean, ultimately, that's the goal that we're all seeking as we go to school. A literate person can both read and write appropriately at grade level and be able to express their thoughts in both the spoken word and the written word. And so that's our goal today, is to increase our skills as a written, writing skills, so that we can help us become more literate. Okay. So first thing I'd like you to do is let's give you a challenge. I'm going to show you this flower here. I would like you to take out a spiral notebook or a reading journal, whatever your teacher has you use, or a writing journal. And I would like you to write down at least one sentence, but hopefully more sentences about how you would describe this beautiful flower that you see here. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to give you I'd say about a minute to do this. Have fun. Well, welcome back. Did you have fun? I hope so. So I'm excited to find out. Why don't we go ahead and you can share with your partner your sentence and compare and see, how does your sentence compare to your partner's, and how does your sentence compare to my sentence about the flower. Go ahead and just take a couple, I'd say 30 seconds, and share your sentence with someone that sits right by your side. Go. Have fun. Well, nice job. Did you find that you had similar subjects? Did you find that you had similar verbs? Did you find that most of you were sharing sentences that talked about maybe your five senses, where I see, I hear, I smell, I taste, I touch? Those always make for the best sentences, don't they? So hopefully you were able to tie in some of your five sentences with your sentence. So an example of maybe what I would say when I see this flower is, I would say something like this. Again, I want it not fragments like yellow flower or pretty yellow flower. Is that a sentence? No, that's called a fragment, isn't it? So remember, when we write sentences, we need a subject and a verb. So I would say, one day on my walk, I looked and saw the most beautiful flower that I had ever seen. I went up closer. I took a deep breath in and I smelled it. It smelled like a beautiful, sweet fragrant perfume. I touched those petals and they were soft and silky. I noticed that it was about a medium-sized daisy, yellow daisy, and I just was so happy. Wow, I thought to myself, this flower is a beautiful creation, period. Okay, so that's my sentence. Hopefully you didn't say anything like, the flower bloomed. I mean, you could. That's three words in a sentence. That's a sentence, but hopefully you, again, were able to use at least five, two or three of your senses. Okay, moving on. Next question is how many parts of speech do you think that there are? Go ahead and show me with your fingers. Do you think there's two parts of speech, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20? Show me with your hands, and I'll show you the correct answer. The answer is 8. So if you chose 8, you nailed it. These are our traditional parts of speech. So every time we speak, you're going to find at least 1 or 2 of these, hopefully more though. Good writers use all of these things, all of these parts of speech. They are the nouns, the pronouns, the verbs, the adjectives, the adverbs, the prepositions, the conjunctions, and we can't forget the interjections. You might be sitting there saying to yourself, oh, I don't really remember these things. Well, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to be doing a quick review with you over these important 8 parts of speech. What is a noun? And hopefully you said what? Did you say a person, place, or thing? Yes, you got that right. What is a pronoun? If you don't know, look over here. A pronoun is used to replace a noun. It's things like it, I, and them. So if you don't know, look over here on the cheat sheet. What is a verb? And you say, what? Did you say an action word? Yes. But did you forget to say it is also a state of being, like, is, or was? We can't forget those words also. What is an adjective? What did you say? Did you say that it describes a noun? Let's see if you're right. Yeah, it tells about a noun. What is an adverb? And what did you say? If you don't know, again, look over here. They have answers. Oh, it tells how an action occurred, so it modifies the verb. Notice adverb and verb both have verbs in it. So yeah, it's going to be describing the verb better. And it usually comes before the verb or after the verb. What is a preposition? Tell me. What did you say? Did you say it describes relationships? You're right. It also describes locations. Is something on it, above it, to the side of it, between it, below it? Those are all prepositions, aren't they? What is a conjunction? What'd you say? Did you say it joins words or phrases together? Yes. What are some examples? And, or, because. Nice job. What is an interjection? What did you say? Did you say it's a word of surprise like wow or oh my? If you did, you nailed this quiz. Way to go. Well, today I'm going to be visiting with you, and in the next few weeks, this is going to be a daily lesson. I'm going to talk to you individually about each one of these parts of speech. But before that, I'm going to flip through my slides, and I want you to take a pretest. So these are all the things we're going to learn. Don't freak out or don't get nervous or frustrated, because each of these is going to be a lesson. But I want to go to the very last slide that I'll be sharing with you in these upcoming weeks. And let's look at this. So this is a pretest. I love to have pretests because it helps you and me and your teacher to know what you've learned. So I'd like you to go ahead and take a regular copy sheet of paper, like a white sheet of paper, if you have some of that in your class, and take it and fold it 2 times. So it's now a math activity. It's fun to integrate our instruction. So I have one sheet of paper, one whole. If I take it and if I fold it 2 times, now I have how many parts to it? I have 4 parts, don't I? 4 parts on one side, and then I can flip it over and have 4 parts on the other side, just enough for all of our parts of speech, because how many parts of speech do we have? We have 8, don't we? After that, I want you to write a heading for each one of the squares. So you can take it and draw a marker or a crayon mark on the fold line or a pencil, whatever your teacher chooses to have you do. And then you're going to write noun, verb, adverb, adjective, pronoun, preposition, conjunction, and interjection in each of those squares. And then you're going to go through all of these words that you're going to be sorting. So this is a parts of speech word sort. And let's go ahead and read these words together. These are the words that you're going to put in the appropriate spot where they belong. Okay, so the words are did, me, blue. Read these with me, please. Mary, I, she, and America, no, quickly, in, what's that word? Excellent. On, ouch. Don't forget to read the expression with that exclamation point. But, cat, under, shh, kindly, herself, so, want, easy, slowly, phooey, he, be, house, carefully, wow, between, run, or, pen, modern, pretty, now, if, gosh, and behind. So you should have something, if you've already started this activity, it should look something like this. So this is what it should look like, but you're going to have 5 words in each of these sorts. And then you're going to flip the page over and do the same thing on the back. That is your fun little activity to do today. And then I look forward to seeing you periodically to learn more in depth what are each of those parts of speech, and to learn about the 4 different structures of sentences called simple, compound, complex, and compound complex. So we're going to be learning all of that together in the next few weeks. So I hope you have a great day today. Happy writing, and today happy sorting. Bye-bye.